Auk Yuhutch Ansjak Hiwishka. Hello, my name is Fawn Sharp. I serve as president of the Quinault Indian Nation and president of the National Congress of American Indians, representing more than 574 sovereign tribal nations throughout the United States. And it is my honor to welcome you here virtually to my ancestral homelands and territory here at the Quinault Nation. I am sitting next to the mighty Quinault River and along the shores of the beautiful and pristine Lake Quinault. And currently, like so many others around the world, we are directly confronted with apocalyptic challenges, the challenges of our generation. We are directly confronted with climate change. Here at Quinault, I've had to declare multiple states of national emergency due to sea level rise, the ocean breaching, a glacier that has completely disappeared, the Anderson Glacier that feeds the mighty Quinault River, a sharp decline in our fisheries. In the 50s and 60s, my ancestors would harvest millions of sockeye out of this river. The year I got elected, we only had 3,000 return. And so as a young president, I was immediately confronted with the existential threats of climate change. And we knew way back then in 2006 that the impacts of climate change would only increase both in intensity and frequency. And we worked hard, not only here domestically in the United States, but certainly internationally. And we knew that there would be a day of reckoning. And when faced with a global pandemic, that too, from our perspective, is simply a symptom of a much deeper imbalance that didn't begin with 2020. It didn't begin a lifetime ago or even a generation ago. These are mere symptoms of an imbalance that began centuries ago. And through the ages, my ancestors would manage our fisheries, our beautiful forests, our old growth trees in a way that was consistent with values, in a way that ensured we had balance in our decisions, balance in a way of managing our landscape that would not only protect it for this generation, but preserve it for 7 generations out. And so while we knew this day of reckoning would come, we are prepared and we are ready to join so many others globally that know and understand and appreciate the fact that the indigenous peoples of this world are disproportionately impacted by climate change, by a global pandemic, and that we are working so very hard to preserve the knowledge and the wisdom that has sustained us for millennia. And we know that none of us are immune from these impacts, and everyone has a duty and responsibility. And when we can join others and work together, we are surely in a position and surely able to ensure that we emerge from these crises more resilient, stronger, wiser, and more deeply connected to those timeless and ancient values that have sustained us for thousands of years. So on behalf of the Quinault Nation, greetings, we welcome you and we thank you for the honor and the opportunity to provide these simple remarks and a perspective into our way of life. Siakwil.